So is this the Aura ring killer? I just got the Luna ring in, and today we're gonna do a full unboxing and setup of the Luna ring. Now I've actually never used any ring trackers before, so this is gonna be a first experience, and I'm really curious to see what this entire experience is going to feel like. As you guys can see, I've got the Google Fitbit Air, the Apple Watch Ultra, and a Hume health band on. So now we've got the Luna ring to use as well. So let's see what this looks like. So first off, the Luna ring comes in a nice little box like so. It's pretty easy to slip off, and as you open it, it's going to open kind of like a actual ring box. So you open it so, and it looks like we have the Aura ring in this little ring box. Wow. Now inside the box, it looks like, I'm guessing that we have a USB-C cable in here. Yep, which is really nice, and it's nylon braided, which is very surprising. I like that. And all you gotta do to charge it is plug it in directly into the ring case. Now let's move on to the ring. Now the ring that I got is actually the one where it is fully silver. I thought that one looked the best. Now one interesting thing that does happen when you order the Luna ring is that they actually send you a sizing kit first, which is this. This is kind of what the sizing ring looks like. And when you open it, there's a ton of sizing rings for you to choose and try on. So you try on a bunch of these sizing rings. They're actually all plastic, and you figure out which size is for you. Once you figure out what size is for you, you go back to your order page and you enter exactly the ring size you want. I got a ring size 11. They recommend that you should be putting the ring specifically on your index finger, which is what I'll be doing. Now the question is, how do we set this up? We're going to get the manual out as well. Well, first things first, we need to connect it to the cable and place it around the charging dock for charging and pairing. So we are going to get this done first. We're going to use a portable battery so that we can do this whole thing live. We're going to plug it in like so. So here we go. We have the ring fully plugged in. Looks like it's charging, and so it looks like it even has a nice little charging animation. So clearly it's not fully charged, but it is mostly charged, which is interesting. We are going to download the Luna app. That's what we're gonna do first. And thanks to a comment on my previous unboxing video, we are going to screen record this in the whole thing. Now, if you are gonna go to the App Store, make sure you look up the Luna ring. There we go. Now, while it is installing, I should tell you that the Luna ring has a bunch of things involved. So it's supposed to be able to tell you your activity tracking, your health monitoring, your AI. It should be an AI health coach, fertility tracking, which I don't need, and stress management and sleep tracking. So it's supposed to basically be your all-in-one health tracker. It's supposed to be super convenient considering the fact that it's on your ring. Now with the activity trackers that are specifically rings, a lot of them have been having some incorrect or maybe not as accurate measurements compared to your traditional wristwatch, wrist fitness tracker. So we're going to see today if the Luna ring is going to be any different, and maybe if it delivers on any of the promises, and we'll do a full review on it in the future. So make sure you stay involved. Now, so once you have it paired, it's going to ask for the Bluetooth, and it's going to be searching for your ring. Because I have it charging already, it should be able to find it relatively fast. Looks like it did. Luna ring silver size 11. Now currently it's pairing, so would like to pair for your iPhone? Yes, we do. And it looks like the pairing is successful. So now I can just put it on. Now with the ring itself, there's actually little tiny bumps underneath it. And with those bumps, you're supposed to put it on the bottom side of your hand, not the top. So we're gonna slip this bad boy on. We're gonna put it on the index finger. Let's continue with the setup process. What should we call you? Call me Chen. When's your birthday? It is June 6th. I'm a man. I'm gonna put 174 on a good day. I'm about, let's say, I'm gonna put about 88 kilograms. How do you tend to use Luna? So this is interesting. It's actually gonna ask me all the things that I'll be using it for. Now, I'm probably going to be using it for activity, sleep, nutrition, not fertility tracking, and overall well-being. Why not? Checking for firmware updates. So it's going to look for an update, and it's likely going to find one. So let's see if it needs to be installed. Yep, just like I thought. So it's going to ask for an update, and let's do that right now. Place your ring on the charger before starting the firmware update. Charger here, done. It's on the charger. Your ring is evolving, it says. My ring is evolving. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, it looks like finally it's done evolving. The update is fully successful. It's setting up the device. Keep the ring close to your phone, which it is. Let's see what happens next. Ring is already connected. Do you want to set it? No. Get ready to embark on journey and self-discovery. Well, let's go. So we're gonna allow while using the app. Okay, well. So it's finally working. I can actually even see the little green lights underneath the ring, my finger here. So yeah, it's already going to be tracking my heart rate immediately. Now, it's asking already if I want to turn on my Apple Health sync. So allow Luna to connect to Apple Health app for data sharing to improve your daily scores. So what we're going to do is actually want to set up so that it does enable it. After it gets all the data, I'm going to unenable it. So it's nice to see though that it actually does connect with Apple Health. Oh, that's interesting. So Luna can actually write your active energy, your cycling distance, and heart rate, which is interesting because the Google Fitbit can't do that. It can only read. So the Luna can actually write and read. This is very, very interesting. Now, honestly, first impressions, the whole setup process was really easy. I'm actually quite enjoying the interface of the app already, which is pretty cool. It even has a life OS, so it has an AI that you can actually speak to and log your meals just like other things. So if we go into it right now, it's going to ask for some things to help personalize this entire experience for me. So one of my current health goals: lose weight, improve health, build endurance. Honestly, all of these things, honestly, pick all that keeps you active: strength training, cardio, walking. Do you follow a specific, let's say, I'm gonna skip that question because I don't. Do I use any of these regularly? Nope. What medication? I'm not currently taking any. Okay, and just like that, the OS, the Life OS is what Luna calls it, is all ready for me. And I guess we just have to continue using it to really figure out what it's going to be like. Now, let's just do a quick walkthrough of the app. I'm sure it's going to be pretty not in depth, so just really first impressions. The homepage is pretty normal, shows your activity, shows some things like your vitals as well. And right now it's obviously empty because I just put it on, but as we wear it more, it's going to fill these things in. With that being said, make sure you guys subscribe because I'm going to do a full review of also this app and also the full Luna experience. Now, sleep-wise, we have a sleep tab, and again, no information yet. I need to actually wear the ring for a few days to really get a good idea of what the data will look like. Now, what's interesting is that they also have a readiness score similar to what Google Fitbit Air does. Now, it gives you an overview of your key recovery metrics, and you'll see your first 3 metrics after your first night wearing the ring. Now, obviously, I haven't slept with it yet, so I want to figure out what that's going to look like as well. So subscribe if you want to see more on the readiness score. I'm very curious to know what it'll be like when I compare it to the Google Fitbit Air. We also have the activity tab, is where you can follow your daily movement and workouts and easy days, all physical activity from housework to training count, and your activity score updates continuously. So again, you get an activity score very similar to your readiness score and a sleep score. This is really just seeing how active you are throughout the day. And again, this will probably be updated as well as we continue to use it more and more. But I will say what is cool about the activity here is that it shows how much you move every hour, your calorie goal, it's like a completion bar of your calorie goal, and how often you train as well. So, but if we click the plus button, you can actually record a workout or add a workout, add to sleep, add to timeline. So this is very interesting. I'm hoping to see it actually do it automatically, but we'll see. And then, of course, you get the Life OS, and this is basically like your AI ChatGPT. You can upload or you can scan and tell exactly what you're eating, what kind of metrics you need. Any of those things you can all do in the Life OS. Now, all things considered, this sounds really, really awesome and legit could be the Aura ring killer. I don't own the Aura, but Luna so far poses as a bit of a big threat for them. I'm really curious and I'm really excited to test this product out. And if guys, again, make sure you subscribe, especially if you want to see the full video of the Luna ring review and other content regarding the Luna ring. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and unboxing this Luna ring with me. It was super fun and hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace.